Yo, 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 it's Wings of Redemption. I can't say that intro without laughing. It's throwing it back to the old Wings of Redemption intro, back when you thought he was some pimp, but just throwing you back to my Call of Duty days. But today, we have something else to talk about, and that is what you see right in front of your face right now. And you guys who probably know me, probably know that I'm not a big basketball guy. But 2K is a fun game. I like to play 2K, so I figured why not do a casual, fun series on my channel, doing them Phoenix Suns MyLEAGUE. As you can see right there, well, what do you do, Arios? How you doing? We're using the Arios Games draft classes, the 2015 real rookies that he made. He put a video up on his channel about it. I'll leave a link in the description to that in case you haven't already seen it. And I decided to go with the Suns for a few reasons. One, well, first of all, I should probably mention that I should probably lay down some ground rules before I get farther into talking about this series, and that's the fact that those ground rules are going to be, one, I'm not a huge basketball guy, like I said. I used to watch basketball. I was never huge into it, though. I just haven't watched basketball for the past few seasons, and a lot of the new guys in the league are like, whoa, what happened? And a lot of the guys who are getting older are like, whoa, why aren't you good anymore? So there's a lot of the stuff in the league that I'm just starting to learn now that a lot of my friends are basketball fans. So let's just get that out of the way. And I'm not going to be doing broadcasts for this series. This is going to be, like I said, a more laid-back, casual series where I can have fun with it. You guys are going to have fun watching, and it's just fun all around. And why I did pick the Spurs, not the Spurs, what am I saying? Talking areas too much. Why I did pick the Suns is, one, because I think they have cool jerseys. That's a big reason. Two, they're a young team. They're a young, up-and-coming team, and that's what I like. I like young, up-and-coming teams. And they're in the West, so I wanted a bit of a challenge because I didn't want it to be super easy getting in the East. And they're in the West, so that's pretty much why. Those are the ground rules, that's why I chose them. And let's get into this game against Los Angeles Lakers on opening night. And we're here at US Airways Center, home of the Phoenix Suns, as the Suns take on the Los Angeles Lakers, play host to them on opening night. The starting lineups are Eric Bledsoe, Goran Dragic, PJ Tucker, Markieff Morris, Miles Plumlee for the Suns, Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, Wesley Johnson, Julius Randle, and Jordan Hill for the Lakers. And the Lakers won the tip because I decided not to jump. I guess I was doing something, probably something on Twitter, knowing me. But the Lakers, they start out here with Steve Nash. He breaks Bledsoe's ankles, but Miles Plumlee says, "Get out of here!" Blocks that one. We go back the other way, and Bledsoe makes up for it with the layup on the fast break. We jump off the 2-0 lead. Wouldn't last long. The Lakers, they're up 4-2 here. Steve Nash, running point, obviously. Tries to do a behind-the-back pass, but gives it right into the gut of Dragic. He gets it right back, passes it down low to Julius Randle, who lays it in. It's a 6-2 ball game now, but we go right back. Bledsoe the other way. Working on Steve Nash to the right-hand side. Passes over to Goran Dragic for a corner three ball. It's 6-5. And now it's 9-7 later on in the first. Kobe Bryant working down low in the paint. At the backhand hook shot, and he gets it to go. And the Lakers, they started off fast because, one, this is like one of my very first games. Not very first, but it's still, I'm still getting used to 2K. And when I decided to run a play here, it was like, whoa! These things actually work? Wow! Would have never guessed, and it worked. 1-point ball game. So Dragic makes the long two. Kobe comes back out. He makes his little shot, misses it, and then the rebound goes to, I believe that was Randall, put it back in. And Lakers are back in the lead 13-10, but Eric Bledsoe goes to the rim with a contact layup. And I'm going to like this team because they have a lot of fast guys. They have a lot of fast guys. You can run the transition. You can ISO. It's just a fun team to use because they're fast, they're young, and they've still got the lead here halfway through the first, not halfway, a little bit less than halfway, and then we hit a three with Isaiah Thomas, who comes in off the bench. I believe Isaiah Thomas is my sixth man. Steve Nash decides to do something little fancy here. I didn't know he could still do that. He's like, what, 55 years old now, looks like, with that gray beard that he's got going. But he decided to do a little fancy move there, and here we've got the lead, 25-24, towards the end of the first. They turn the ball over. We go the other way with Gerald Green with the slam! He missed it. So the Lakers get the ball. They're going back the other. Wesley Johnson He tries to go up, but it's blocked. We get the ball again. Here's Dragic running in transition, gives it to Green, and he slams it down this time. One-handed slam. He's not missing it twice. And heading into the end of the first quarter, we are up 29-24 over the Lakers at US Airways Center. Second quarter action, still 29-24, and Tyler Ennis was in a point guard to start the second. Tyler Ennis, the Suns point guard, not the Buffalo Sabres center. I know that I get confused myself too. But he gives it down to Yen down low, and he decides to go to work with a little fadeaway, one-handed shot. When that went in, I was like, "What? Boy can ball," and he made the shot. But the Lakers regain the lead in the second, and then Kobe goes to the rim. He lays it up, but it hits the rim and bounces out. We go down the other way in transition. Ennis gives it to Bledsoe with the, I don't even know what that move is called. See, that's how much of a noob I am. I don't even know what Bledsoe did right there. Was it a Euro step? Was that a something? I don't even know. But right here, look at Wesley Johnson posterizing Yen. Excuse me, because I don't know his first name. Like I said, I'm quite a noob, so if you guys have any tips on what you want to see, or what you want me to do, or any suggestions, just leave them down in the comments. So, here we've got the lead, quite a big lead, 47-38, and the Lakers going down after the steal. Kobe trying to get something to go in here. He goes to the rim, lays it up, left-hand layup, and it's 47-40. 52-42 now, Lakers going the other way. And Kobe, I believe that was Julius Randle lays it up, but it hits the iron. Bounces out, we go down the other way with Gerald Green, and we lay it up with, I believe that was Markieff Morris. He gets the foul, and he gets the Jays, the 2 free throws to go down. And at the end of one quarter, we're up 59-49, so at the half, we're shooting 63%, 46% from three-point. 18 assists, 20 rebounds, a lot more assists than the Lakers on the day. But Eric Bledsoe has 16 points. He's leading both teams with points. Tolliver with 5 rebounds off the bench. And then leading in assists is Steve Nash. Old man Steve Nash with 6 assists, despite us leading total in assists because we're spreading those around because we'd like to pass the ball. So third quarter action now. And we start off with the 3-ball by Bledsoe. Getting off to an even bigger lead. It's 62-52 now. We have the ball once again. Bledsoe decides to pass it to Goran Dragic, who goes for a 3. It's 65-52. Later on, it's 67-56. We have the ball, and Bledsoe decides he wants to dribble off his own foot. So Kobe goes the other way, and he slams it down. Two-hand slam over the head of Dragic. So we get the ball again. And Bledsoe, once again, is sloppy with the ball. I've noticed that is a huge problem I have in this game, is I'm very sloppy. I make mistakes on offense, and it leads to that. Fast breaks where they just score. So it kind of cuts down on our lead a bit, but Bledsoe goes down, slam! He doesn't slam it. We had a lot of those this game. We had a lot, but noticeable amounts. And even like here, I break his ankles, and I'm like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that to happen, and I pass it. Because, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting it to happen. They go down in fast break, try to take the shot, they miss, but then Jordan Hill gets the rebound slam, putback slam, I should say. So our lead's cut down to 3. We turn the ball over once again. Kobe goes down and gives the ball to Swaggy P in transition. Kobe gets an assist, Swaggy P with the point, and it's a 1-point ball game, 74-73. So we've got the ball, we give it down to Yen down low. He lays it up, and it's back to a 3-point game, 76-73. But the Lakers, it's not 78-73. Pass it out to wide open Kobe. He was at 3, but he steps into a 2. That's a long 2. It's 78-75 now. Lakers have the ball once again, and Carlos Boozer, look at this. It's like vintage Carlos Boozer. That's Utah Jazz Boozer right there. It's a 1-point ball game. 3-point ball game once again, and Boozer decides to go to work again. Vintage Boozer! Once again, it's a 1-point game. They just keep narrowing down that lead, but they couldn't quite grab the lead. It was just right there. They just couldn't quite grab it, especially when Warren decides to put the nail in their coffin here in the third quarter. That is not the ball game. Third quarter. So it's 83-81 lead for us heading into the fourth. So we had the lead at the end of all 3 quarters. Looking pretty good for us. They started off strong In the fourth, Julius Randle to the rim, ties the ball game up at 83. We have a 1-point lead here. And Steve Nash finds a wide-open Wesley Johnson at 3, and he gives the Lakers their first lead since the first quarter, second quarter, something like that. And so we get the ball back, and PJ Tucker decides to answer right back with a 3 of his own. We have a 1-point lead, 93-92, about halfway through the third, and then Plumlee finds Goran Dragic wide open in the corner. He hits a shot, 96-92, lead now for the Suns. So Markieff Morris is backing down. Well, I should say Julius Randle's backing down Markieff Morris, but Morris does a great job of handling his man. Dragic goes the other way in transition, gives it to Bledsoe, goes up with a right-hand layup, and he lays it down. 98-92 is the score now. So Lakers going the other way. Nash finds Kobe with the 3, hits off iron. We get the rebound. Bledsoe in transition. He's working on Kobe, finds Dragic in the corner for a long 2. We've got 3 triple digits on the board. It is now 194. We get the ball again. Dragic hits the medium range jumper right in Kobe's face. We have the ball once again, and Bledsoe with the one-handed slam. He breaks Steve Nash. I should say that. He just crossed him up, got past him with the one-hand slam. It's 107-98 now, but another costly mistake from Bledsoe. Dribbles off his own foot, but Steve Nash is rejected going back the other way. Plumlee gives up to Dragic, who gives it down to PJ Tucker, who can't get the layup to go down, but he made his free throws. And then with time expiring here in the third, it's Tyler Ennis, not the Sabres center, the Suns point guard. He goes up with it, can't make the layup to go down, but needless to say, the Lakers did still indeed lose 114-104 here in Phoenix, Arizona. So we start off the season with 1-0 record. Jump off straight into that win column, taking down I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, the old Lakers who are no longer good. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it's not the point. The point is we won, and Eric Bledsoe was our main scorer. He had 29 minutes, 26 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. Goran Dragic's not far behind with 32 minutes, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. They both tied as the assist leaders on the team with 7. PJ Tucker had 30 minutes, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Miles Plumlee almost had a double-double, 29 minutes, 11 points, and 8 rebounds. And Isaiah Thomas, coming off the bench as the 6th man, had 16 minutes, 12 points, and 4 assists. And that was enough for us to get the W against the Lakers on opening night. With that being said, I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.